Hello everybody and welcome back to Blaster Master 02. And we're in a bit of a pickle. We are playing as Eve, we have no tank. We have no weapons that I'm aware of. So we need to fix these situations. So, playing as Eve generally has the same stuff going on as playing as Jason. You can't fall very far or you die. When playing as Eve, you can't really blow things up, not with her attacks. The only things you can really deal with are these little guys. However, you can deflect shots with her attack that increase her special energy. And she has other things she can do. Like Time Slow. Every activation of Time Slow gives you about 10 seconds of slowed time. Okay, my mistake, you can destroy small enemies. And you have plenty of activations of it. You can do it a lot. The time slow is basically key to making sure that you don't tear your hair out over this segment of the game. Because Eve does not have any of Jason's health upgrades. This is one of the big questions that I'm not sure is really answered. But there are a couple of ideas out there, well, thought of by me anyway. First off, we are in the mutant home, so mutant cells may not actually be attacking Eve, and she might have somehow figured out a way to actually use them. Another thing is that, we'll find this out later, but this is a place that other mutants throughout the universe are constantly sending energy to, so Eve may somehow be making use of that. Yeah, when you don't have a tank, these guys are jerks. So, another thing Eve can do is purify those water spouts to make clean water. And hey, a save! We can use that. We can always use that. But we can't jump up here. The thing is, this area is more like a puzzle platformer than it is any part of the rest of the game. Which probably causes some problems for people. And look, we are very close to being out of health. Yeah, falling blocks can also crush enemies. Okay, we hope. Oh, okay, that's how we get up there. You may have noticed a certain theme with Eve at this point, but the truth of the matter is that Eve has always kind of had this cat theme. Like, even from Blaster Master 01, just look at the illustration for that game. Yeah, it took me a bit to remember how I was supposed to do this. Oh, that's pretty harsh. But yeah, they went all in on the cat theme for Eve in this game. The big robot casing for her gross mutant arm even is shaped like a cat paw. So now we're going to do this correctly. Okay, time stop here. Yeah, because even this late in the game, they're interested in giving you more and unusual tools to deal with your problems. Now, about this area. If we were on the path to the bad ending, the game would have cut off right after we beat Planade G. Eve would be unable to go on and would just collapse. And then it would cut to a scene of Leibniz getting a distress call from Earth and deciding to just, ignore it because, I don't like Jason. I'll let his planet burn up due to mutants. Well, my timing wasn't perfect, but we survived. And that is victory. Okay, just gonna damage boost through this guy. Huh, I didn't even know this save was there. Well, I had forgotten this save was here. Okay, Capel, we have to beat this boss with Eve. Don't be a dumb about it like I'm doing in this first attempt. Because I had somehow forgotten that time stop was absolutely necessary for winning. It's just too fast to maneuver around, especially so when you start to deal damage to it. To deal damage, you need to drop these blocks on it, and then it starts to split into more copies of itself, thus making navigating even harder. Oh, that was a wash. Yeah, I don't know how I'd forgotten how to do this. It feels like the kind of boss that was strange enough that you'd remember exactly how it was done when you come back to it. I'm not even doing any damage to it, I'm just treading water. Okay, now there are 3, and this is where things start to get a little bit impossible. And down we go. So let's fight him again, but properly this time. I said properly, without sucking. Much better. So, whenever you jump off a platform in this boss fight, it immediately disappears. Meaning you really have to choose between getting health or damaging the boss. Best thing to do is just destroy the smaller ones first if you can. If you can do it without embarrassing yourself. You know, something like what I just did. Okay. All we need to do is land 3 more hits and we're good. If we can do that, that would be really great. No guarantees, though. Yeah, I know it's lengthy, but at least it's not one of those boss fights where you have to wait for a weak point or whatever. Okay, just one left and it bounces pretty low, so this won't be a problem. By the way, if they only look stunned, you may want to remember that. Just hit this guy over here, make things easier for me later. And now to pass through this gauntlet. Oh, guess what? We have to do it twice. We don't have the devices we require to blow up walls. Yeah, I think on a full bar of energy you have like 5 activations of Time Stop. Well, Time Slow. Time Stop would make this terribly easy, and we couldn't have that. This isn't Blaster Master 01. Okay, we already got that one, but I'll hit this button just because I feel like it. And all clear. I do kinda like the swerve of playing as Eve, but at the same time, even with her abilities, it's kinda obvious that the game wasn't really built around playing someone with no attacks. Well, of note anyway. And at least it's not as bad as, like, a stealth section or something. And we're done here. I'd rather not risk it. You, sir, can stay in your box. Well, at least we get some health for our troubles. Okay, the thing about the spiked ball is there's actually just enough room to maneuver above it without actually getting hit. So long as you stay right to the top, there won't be a problem. These spikes, on the other hand, will always be a problem, because they're jerks like that. And we made it. Okay, one last set of gates to clear. Same procedure as before. Oh, what's this? Well, I hope you practiced your melee the last time you fought this guy. Same principles apply, though. And you can cancel whatever it does with its eyes using your time slow, because it is an action counter. Shove that in there, and one or two more hits should do it. Once it, foolishly tries to drop those spike ball things again. There we go. What's this? Oh, it's someone else's blaster rifle. Well, Eve can't use it as a weapon. Because, it's broke. But there might be another use for it. Saving! Probably a good idea. Well, as if things couldn't get any worse. Don't you have anything better to do? This is a problem. Oh, we're just ignoring his boss fight. Well, hello there. Wait, Elfie? Yeah, that might be important to know. How long ago did this happen? Okay, Roddy and Elfie are the name of the protagonists of Blaster Master Blasting Again. Yep. Ah. We are in impossible space right now. Yeah, basically we need to get those 3 emblems from Ganbei, Kana, and Stein in order to get on the good ending path. Well, the sooner you get away from us, the better. Yep, this is Metal Attacker 2, Andrea. Whoops, I jumped the gun. Okay, the Andrea has the spread missile, it has the crusher gun, and it also has a couple of other things that we don't have on the G Sophia. It has a double jump, and it also has a Metroid-style ice beam. It recharges special energy like normal, and it can also recharge special energy from sitting in clear water. And I mean, like, really quickly. It doesn't have any of our life upgrades, but, well, I think we might be able to do something about that. So now we need to start icing things up. And the game doesn't really make that easy for us. Yeah, the timing on these specifically is pretty weird. So it'll take me a bit to get up there. So the thing about the Andrea's double jump is that it also uses a special power, and I think I could have actually made that jump, but I didn't. Well, that didn't work either. Thankfully, there's a recharge pool right there. Ow. Yeah, that's what I should have done all along. Also, the Andrea has Blaster Master 01's Charge Tackle. And I am low on health. Which means I have to fight this guy at a bit of a handicap. One of the things about this boss, though, is that you can freeze him with the Ice Beam. The Ice Beam travels slower than your normal shots. And I got killed again. Yeah, the Ice Beam travels slower than your normal shots, and you can only have 3 on the screen at once. Good luck, everybody. But aside from, me dying, this isn't actually particularly difficult if you know what you're doing. Oh, we're not allowed to save. Okay. You're the boss, I guess. Oh, because there's one right there. Never mind. Hey, there's a thing down there. So let's get in here and see what's what. Okay, this place is full of dimensional tears. However, there's a bit of a special feature of the time slow. It actually allows you to pass through dimensional tears, which is what will allow us to grab the goodie that's down here. By the way, I only noticed that after the fact, so you're going to see me take some unnecessarily roundabout ways through this area. Okay, these increase Andrea's maximum life. Eve does not get any benefit from them. And there are 4 of these in the final area. And I could have passed through that using time slow, but I didn't for some reason. So even though it's impossible to upgrade Eve's health, you can max out the health of the Andrea. That was me wondering why that wasn't there before, and it was because of the time slow. I never claimed I was the smartest. So we'll find our way back eventually. There are a couple of ways to get back to the entrance. By the way, time slow turns off once you get in the tank. So, that's about it for this time, and I will be seeing you next time. Goodbye!